everybody. Come on in the room, child. Come on in the room, honeys. Come on in the room, everybody. Ooh, child. Hey, Egyptian goddess. How you doing, baby? Hey, Peaches 305 Day County. How you doing, boo? Hey, Vibrant. Ooh, child. Hey, living my best life. How you doing, my baby? Ooh, child. Hey, Glock. How you doing, Glock? Hey, Wolf Puss. How you doing, baby? Hey, Paulette. How you doing, my baby? Come on in the room, Egyptian goddess. Hey, my boo. Wild card. How you doing, baby? Wolf Puss. Hey, boo. Jonay. Hey, Jonay. How you doing, my baby? Who else, honey? Come on down. Queen Naima. How you doing, my baby? We back, y'all. We back. We back, y'all. We back. Hey, Ollie. How you doing, Ollie? Yes, we back, babies. Ooh, child. Come on in the room, honeys. Come on in the room. Hey, Keisha Bishop. How you doing, babes? Hey, Reno but Radiant. How you doing, boo? It's a lot going on, honey. Come on in the room. Hey, Jungle. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the channel, Jungle. Hey, Trisha. Hey, baby. How you doing, boo? Come on in the room, y'all. So, y'all, it's a lot that's going on, okay? I happen to be going over, and I've been following Chrissy, y'all know, for like years now. And I feel bad for her for what's happening, okay, y'all? So I want to show y'all, I did some clips. I want to show you guys what has happened as a result of her being cyber stalked and stalked in real life. I want to show y'all what this has led to. And it's really sad, but Chrissy, you know, is basically at her wit's end. And she's basically saying she's going to leave YouTube. Okay. And I'm like, what? I mean, it just came as a shock to me because she always said she would fight. But you got to think about what's happening to her family. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got to think about what's happening to her family. You know, her fiance was recently arrested January 25th, I believe. No, January 15th. January 15th of this year. And it was for, what was it for? Let me see. Because this person had posted it. And I was like, oh my God, like they literally posted it. And I'm like, why would you post that? But they posted like his, I don't want to put the whole thing up there, but it had his picture on it and it had the date that he was allegedly incarcerated. Hold on, how can I show you this without showing? Okay, I'm gonna show you. This woman posted this. I don't know why this woman's posting this, saying that, you know, that he had abused Chrissy, but he did not abuse Chrissy that I know of, okay? She's not, she said, don't believe everything you read. Now, this was his arrest record. This girl posted it, whatever, right? And I didn't know he was 5'6". He's pretty short. So Chrissy must be like 5'4", if I'm not mistaken. Well, anyway, so that's him. They said how he's from, now, what I'm showing you, let me show you something else too, because I want to show you this little docket that I got. Hold on. They said he's from Florida and he allegedly moved down here, so he doesn't have any family here. So people were questioning, well, who did he abuse or whatever, because this is domestic violence or whatever. So that was the whole thing. I'm like, I don't know, but a lot of people don't know either. But this is what they said the charge was on. And I'm like, what? Okay, let me show y'all. Okay, so if y'all can see that, it says here, it has the arrest date. It has the charges right there on the left. The arrest date, charges on the left. Now, he's been with Chrissy for a while now, and this happened in Texas. So it tells you there, has the arrest date or whatever. So it has a bond amount. So he was bonded out at the very top of that page. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it has a date bonded out. And that date was the day after. It was the 16th of January. So I don't know what happened there, but people are relating it to Chrissy. Chrissy has not confirmed this. She's like, no, you know, don't believe the rumors. Don't watch any other pages out there because they're not telling truth. Okay. Now this is a timeline. So I'm like, oh my goodness. Okay. Now, so I was like, well, let me see what else is going on. So I went back to the beginning when Chrissy came on, and Chrissy was basically, you know, stating what, you know, is going on in her world at this moment. So I want you guys to listen. I hope I have this in order here. Hold on, y'all. This was the last one. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and post the first one, and then I want you guys to see from there what you think about the situation. Okay. This is all protected by fair use. It is covered by the Privacy Act, the Fair Use Act, I'm sorry. And we are using it for comparison contradictions for reacting purposes only. And it is going to be little various clips. Okay.
Ain't even our home. It's our home, but this is just our temporary house. So, you know, I'm not too picky. I'll just do smaller batches of laundry and then just sell this set when we leave. Depending on the situation, maybe. I don't know, but I'm so excited to be here. It's so quiet. I'm like at peace right now, okay? I was cleaning when I was at the house, so I think I'm just gonna stay here for a little bit. I did bring my iPad, so I think that I'm gonna sit and edit for you guys for a little bit before I head back and give myself some, you know, uninterrupted work time. Before I head back. We got approved for this house so quick. We basically got approved before we got approved for this house right when I sent our application in. They called me like the same day, and it just went super quick. It just all way quicker than I expected. So we weren't packed yet. We didn't have anything prepared. So I don't even know if we're gonna do a moving truck, or if we're gonna hire movers. I'm not really sure. I do know that I'm exhausted today. I do know that I'm super grateful to be here, and those are the things that I do know. I don't know how we're gonna do everything else, but I just know we're gonna get it done, okay? And then I have to come back tomorrow for our refrigerator and our couch set. We have a sectional that's gonna go here, and then we have some movie theater seating style couches that are gonna go upstairs in that big den that I showed you guys. And I would love to do like a really good deep clean before we kind of move in here, even though obviously it looks clean, but you know, with COVID and everything, I don't know how many people they showed this house to. I don't really know how it was cleaned before us. So I want to do a really good like deep clean before we actually move in, because I didn't get to do that with the house that we're in now. Because we moved up from Houston the same day like that we moved in. Does that make sense? Like I didn't get a chance to see the house in person before we FaceTimed. So the owners of my house that I'm in now, we FaceTimed while I was in Houston, so I could see the house kind of on FaceTime. But of course, because I was in another city that was 2.5 hours, 3 hours away, I couldn't come up here and like before we moved in. And I came with the kids first, and so I did deep clean that house. But it just was like, it's different when the kids are running around and you're already moving in, you got stuff everywhere, kids everywhere. It's a different type of deep clean, y'all. So when I was in Vegas, I don't know if you guys remember, when we moved to that house, I was able to do a really good deep clean before we went back to Colorado and moved all of our stuff up. So this kind of feels like that move that I did then. We're kind of like doing things a little different this time. Moving in, getting the furniture, some of the furniture pieces in, because we're not bringing that couch from that house, from the last house. I never thought I was going to be taking it. I just thought, heck, I'll use it while I'm here, even though I don't think they want it, but I don't want it either, so they can have it. And then the dining table area, that big dining table, it's nice, but it fits perfectly right there in that space, that circular space. Like that circular table wouldn't even make sense in here. So I have 2 tables in the garage that we haven't used, so I'm going to pull one of those out, and that's what we will be using. So I needed couches. Oh, and the couch upstairs that I had, the sectional that I had from Houston, we put that upstairs in the kids' play area. But I don't want that couch anymore. We're gonna get rid of it because it is so hard to keep clean with all the kids. Like, it's so hard to keep clean, and it's driving me nuts, you know? So I want something that's easy to wipe off and things like that. So that's why I decided to get the leather for upstairs. Plus, I wanted the movie theater-esque feel, and I've been wanting that for a while, even when we were in Houston. I am in the process of moving. They posted my house number, and this is my trash bin. I paid $500 to have this here. Why? Because we're getting new furniture. I have to clean up. We have moving trash. It's too much to put on the curb. In my city, you can own 3 bags of trash if it doesn't fit into your trash bin, and we are moving. You see them? Boxes, bags. It's trash, bitch. It's trash. And I hope the trifling hoe, she is my neighbor. This is mine. I paid for this. It'll be picked up on Tuesday, bitch. I paid for that because I have to be a responsible citizen. I might as well leave it clean, right? I might as well not leave trash and boxes and dispose of things properly, right? Why leave it here? Stop playing. Don't play with me. All right, hold on. Let me turn this around. I think the thing that aggravates me the most is that whoever this is has been watching my house when me and my kids lay. More importantly, them. Just think about that shit, how scary it is. It's like you can't even go to work. You know what I'm saying? Because this is my job. This is what I do. I can't even do that because I gotta be afraid for my children's lives and their safety. It's the last time. It's the last time somebody do me like this. It's the time to make an example out of everybody. This is my house. All my shit is still here. Not all of it. I have been moving at a slow pace because I have movers coming before the first, because that's when I'm even if that's the case, why? Why would you? And somebody broke in my back window too. They broke into my bedroom window. They broke into my house. You hear me? They broke into my house. Screen all off the back window. It's amazing to me. Because I don't know nobody. nobody. I get in, I drop my videos, shoot, I'm going anybody. I don't deserve this. But I'm so glad I got my proof. You got don't come by my house no more. I don't care if you think you know me. I don't care if you ever. I don't care what you know. If you thought this is going on over here, you don't know what's going on over here. This is my house in my name. I signed my. This is. And I swear to God, over here. You're right. I seen somebody say cameras. You're right. I'm over here thinking, you know, I've been meaning to do it and put it off. I'm gonna get cameras. I just had the camera company come install cameras today at my other house because of this right here. Right. Actually, it makes sense because somebody broke into my house a week ago. I don't know when this happened. But somebody came and broke into my house a week ago. I don't know if this was two separate incidents or at the same time. Okay? But all I know is I don't deserve this. My kids don't deserve this. People on the internet have too much time on their hands. Too much time. It's time. To involve the police. Absolutely. Hey, me. Absolutely. Do you have cameras or do your neighbors have cameras? I don't know. I honestly don't. I don't talk to anybody in this neighborhood. The only person that I talk to occasionally, and that's a hi and a bye, is the neighbor across the street because he's a nice guy and he will, make it a point to be nice and say hi and stuff like that. And that's it. I never have told anybody any of my personal business. People don't know what I do for work around here. I don't meet people and say, hey, I'm Strong Mommy Chrissy. I got a YouTube channel. Check me out. I don't meet people and greet people like that. I live with my regular life. Okay? I don't want to be known. I'm not doing this to be, who am I to be honest? I'm just Chrissy. That's just me. Okay? I just vlog my life. That's it. Okay? I ain't nobody. So why people try to see me fail or want to prey on my downfall, I don't know. Why? What do you get from breaking into my house? What do you get? What do you get from breaking into my house? What do you get from that? What do you get from reporting on this my house? I don't deserve this. My babies don't deserve this. I'll ask them. I'm about to file a police report now about this happened. And a week ago, yes, I filed a police report about somebody breaking into my window. But I didn't get online and say anything about it. I'm not going to get online and say anything. I wasn't going to even vlog moving. I vlogged the fact, I told you guys that I moved. That was all you needed to know. You don't need to know how I'm doing, what I'm paying for, why I'm moving, when I'm moving, the day, the time, the timeline. That doesn't matter. Why is it that you to know when I'm moving? Then you're going to go in my backyard and take pictures of and post it online. The audacity of a bitch. They broke into my house and took pictures of my. You have to have y'all could have been a fly on the wall and see your face. That's when I see my online. Pictures of my house. Can y'all believe this? Can y'all believe this? I can't believe this. No, I can't believe this. Yeah, I didn't tell anybody I was moving. All I said was, well, I guess in so many ways I did. Tell you guys that I was moving, but there's a reason why I didn't tell you guys the timeline. That's why people thought I wasn't here. That's why people came in and I guess they came up to my door and I guess they broke into my house by going through the back gate. Why? And they took a picture of my dumpster? Are you crazy? Do you want to go through my trash bag? I can't believe this. I can't believe it. Angry. Don't worry about it. I'm on top of it. I had several calls to make before I came here. This is the last thing on my list to do. Everything is already in motion. I'm not playing with y'all. I don't bother you. Don't bother me. I'm not on here driving a Lamborghini, trying to act like I'm living the life, acting like I'm rich and everybody's beneath me. I'm not acting like that. I'm a regular, average, working mother. Okay? I am Chrissy. I do not have $1 million. I am not acting like I'm sitting on somebody's mansion. I'm not acting like that. I'm simply recording my life because that's what my channel is about. And people, the way people treat me on this platform, you would think that I'm sitting over here acting like I'm better than. I never said that. I've never acted like that. No, Fred, keep the video up. I've already recorded it. I'm suing her ass. I'm suing everybody. That's what you get for opening. Why? If I had to hurry up and leave out of my house and leave all shit behind, who cares? That's my business. That's for me to take care of. That's for me to answer to my landlord about. That's me. That's my. If my landlord had to come and order a dumpster to come take my, so what? That's my. If I didn't ever have a car, if I wanted to walk my kids to school every day, if I wanted to fly them to school, if I wanted to catch the bus, as long as that's all that matters. What are people worried about that? People worried about how I get my kids to school and who took who to who what. People watching my car coming in and out, my house. People are literally watching me. They know where my kids go to school at. I don't deserve this. Don't deserve this. And I haven't done anything to anybody to deserve this. I don't care if you're a neighbor. I don't care who you are. I don't deserve what you've tried to do. And you're wrong. That's why you need to stay in your own business. You know, I have really taken a step back when it comes to YouTube. And I have really held back on telling a lot of, I don't tell people. People would have known I moved anyway. Okay? And that's why I didn't tell people the timeline and what was happening. You know, I didn't show the front of this house. I didn't show the front of this house until just now when I was out front. I've never shown you guys the front of this house for these exact same reasons. This is why I didn't want people to know I was in Austin. You could thank my ex-best friend for that. You know? People don't understand what malicious intent does. When you do out of anger, it really affects people negatively. Which is why I asked her not to release where I lived. And she did it anyway, out of malicious intent. This is why when I moved from Houston, nobody knew. Nobody knew it because I didn't say that. It wasn't until other people tried to expose that. And I didn't go looking for this. I don't go looking for this. I had my moderator, one of my moderators, message me this morning, and a subscriber before that. I had people DMing me. And to my surprise, my house is on the front page news this morning. Somebody claiming to be my neighbor is doing interviews, talking about what kind of car I drive, or they're asking questions about my mom. Weird. People want to know me so bad. All you got to do is come say hi. And I probably would have said hi and kept it pushing. You don't have to do these types of things to know me.
Y'all, so when I seen that, y'all, my heart went out to Chrissy. She was like literally, I mean, she was like livid, okay? And she had just pulled her kid, well, I think it was that day that she had just pulled her kids out of school, okay? Because she wanted to transfer schools because she's had enough, you know? And she was like, she can deal with anything, but it was driving her crazy, the fact that they're chasing her kids down, you know, and they're following her to school and seeing where they're walking. And this woman, who in the hell is Fran? Now, I wonder if it's this Fran that has been one of the reactors for the longest, and she was on there with another lady. I wonder if that's the same one, because how are those people digging up neighbors that allegedly lives around from her to be doing an interview? Where is that interview? We, the people, need to know where that interview is. And what is up with Fran? Why is she stalking this woman? This woman just wants to live her life. That's it. And it's sad because she's been on here 11 years, y'all, and the kids love doing what she does. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand it. It's just weird. But let's continue on with I got two more clips, two more clips. It's just really sad. And she's going to talk to y'all about what she's going to be doing, because she was like, this is it. And I was really surprised at Chrissy, because normally Chrissy is strong, but this must really be wearing on her, because she wouldn't give in like that. But hold on.
That information to the public has put me at risk, my children at risk. And now, today, CPS came to my door. And CPS came to my door because, I guess, you know, the same reason why they used to always come to my door, the internet. The internet and all of its wonderful glory. And the accusations are crazy, as usual. And I'm just tired. You know, I'm kind of just tired of people deciding where I'm allowed to be. I'm tired of people deciding whether my children are supposed to be in my care or not. I'm kind of tired of my life being in other people's hands, my kids' lives and being in other people's hands. I'm tired of it. I've been on this platform for 11 years. I've earned every single one of you guys that press that subscribe button. And you know, I didn't get on this platform and just blow up. I had to earn every single one of you guys. And with that came a lot of sacrifice. I sacrificed my privacy. I sacrificed my dignity. I sacrificed my kids' privacy. I've sacrificed a lot. And I'm tired of sacrificing. I'm tired of never knowing what's going to happen next. I'm tired of trying to share as minimal of my life as possible, but still be real and share my life. I'm tired, you know, to say the least. I'm just trying to be me. I'm trying to be me. I'm trying to do the best I can for them. And, you know, they just want to keep me down. And so the thing is that the internet has the story all wrong. I don't know who these people are, or why they hate me so much, or why they want me off this platform so much, or why they feel like, you know, my children don't deserve to be with me, or why I don't deserve to be with my children. I'm not sure why. I'm in my office. Hold on a second. I'm right here. Blaze is not know where I'm at. Hold on. Someone said all the accusations has always been proven wrong, and that's absolutely true. Am I concerned? Absolutely not, because I know my real life. It's just people want to make my life difficult. I think people know that they have no chance of getting my kids removed from my care because I'm not a bad mother. I haven't done anything wrong. I continue to do the same thing I've always done, which is be a completely sound mother for my children. I just think people, like I told the lady today, I just think people just love to make my life difficult. Again, I I have put some provisions in place now because I'm sick and tired of it. I told her I have an attorney and I am doing my best to, go along the process to prevent this type of thing from happening. But people are gonna do and say and call and try to make my life difficult. And I guess, like I said, people are really wanting me to be off the internet. And at this point in time, I'm just tired of fighting for my right to be here. I feel like if 11 years isn't enough to earn my right, if that wasn't enough to earn my place here, then I'll never be able to have a place here. So, how many times am I gonna have to sit here and allow my kids to be scrutinized by CPS? How many times am I going to have to answer for every little thing? How many times am I going to have to open my door and allow people to come in my house and, question me? How many times? When does it stop? When is it ever going to stop? When is it ever going to be over? That's my question. And so at this point in time, I can't deal with it. It's like, I have a real life. I have a real life outside of YouTube. My safety and their lives matter way much more to me than my YouTube check could ever matter to me. And so, at this point in time, I think the best thing for me and my family is to just not be here anymore. And I mean on YouTube. Okay, so yeah, at this point in time, my initial thought is I'm gonna just still do my cooking channel. I still have that. I always knew that if I wanted to leave off of family vlogging, that I would fall back on my cooking channel if I wanted to still be on YouTube. For now, I think that I might just do my cooking content and that's it. And that's when I do decide I want to go back to doing that. Right now, I just need to step back. Like I said, my babies matter way more to me than the internet. And I'm not chasing internet clout or fame so much to where I'm going to sell my soul, sell my children out for a dime. It's just not worth it. So will this be a forever thing? I'm not sure. I'll play by ear. If I feel like being back, in a month, I'll be back. And if I feel like I'm going to take a step back, I'm going to continue to take a step back. And I just won't be on here. I'm not looking at it as they're winning. I'm just looking at it as what I'm trying to do to prevent this is, I don't know, maybe it'll help somebody else one day. I do have an attorney on top of this, but CPS is CPS. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go through the motions. I know the case is gonna be closed and resolved. It was never my intention to get on here. Like I said, I thought about not even speaking on it and saying anything about it. But at this point in time, it's like, I want people to know what's being done to me. I don't want to suffer in silence. I don't want people to just think that I'm just disappearing into thin air. No. This is because of the harassment. This is because people won't let me live on this platform. It's because I'm not allowed to be here. So for some reason, like I said, there are other people who are allowed to be on this platform and they're not harassed to this extent. CPS is not at their door. CPS is not at their door every other day. You know what I'm saying? But me, every time the internet gets involved, every time the internet sees fit, every time the internet wants to get to their little Twitter fingers, or whatever you want to call them, then all of a sudden my life gets to go into shambles. The internet has been deciding my life, and I don't like that. It's time for me to take back some control, because at the end of the day, only person who should be determining my life is me and God, not the internet. So it's just crazy. I hate those. Hey, everybody listening to the chat, I'm sorry. But it's just crazy. But I just don't feel safe here anymore. It's not the same as it used to be. It's not fun. It's not a safe place. And it's like, is it worth it? No. So if you guys want to support me and my family, go over to my cooking channel, Cooking with Strong Mommy Chrissy. If I post any content, it'll be cooking, food related content over there, maybe like haul videos, organization type videos, something like that. That's my initial thought right now. I don't know when, but if you see me, it'll probably be over there. So if you want to support our family, the information will be down in the description box below. You can support us over there. This is too much. Putting my kids out here, people following them, people breaking into my house, people calling CPS, people, like, it's crazy. The things that people make up and the things that people say are like the most horrible things. I would never want a mother to go through what I've gone through in the last week. I would never want a mother to go through, or a child to go through what my kids have been put through. And I'm trying to shield them from as much as possible, but they don't really understand what's going on. Let's be honest. They don't really understand what's going on, but the ones who do, they get it. And they have lots of questions. And then you're like, mommy, why? And I explain it to the best of my ability, but I don't have any real answers to why there's evil people in the world who just don't want us to be on YouTube, who just don't want us to do what we're doing. Yeah. I don't know. It's one thing to have a hate for me, y'all. It's one thing to not like me as a person, to think I'm a showman. It's one thing to think that I don't know how to pick men, or that I pick the wrong man, or that I got a hot vagina and I just like any man that just walks by with a dangle between his legs. I mean, it's one thing to think those things about me. I'm a woman. I'm a grown woman. I can really pretty much take about anything. I've heard it all. I've been called snaggletooth, or I've been called, rot tooth. I've been called fat. I've been called hoe. I've been called just about every name that you can think of. I've been called, and I've been ridiculed about everything in my life. Personal things that I didn't even ever want to reach the internet, and things that have reached the internet. I've been ridiculed about so many god-awful things, you guys. And I know there's a certain amount of people that don't get how disrespectful or rude or hateful that is or what that can do to a person, no matter how strong they are, because I'm on the internet and I'm a social media influencer and that should come with the territory. But like I said before, and I'll say it again, there should be a line. There should really be a line. And if there's not going to be a law or someone that enforces it, there should just be like an unspoken rule, like let's not post her address. She has children. Let's not do her in, because she didn't put that out there for us to do her in about. And there's just no stopping point. They will stop at no point. And I was thinking to myself, and I was talking to Rod, and I was talking to, me and just other people in my life. And I'm just like, when does it end? When does it end? When will it end? Is it gonna end when they get my kids taken away? Is it gonna end when, I get so depressed, I'm like on edge, I'm about to have a mental breakdown? When does it end? When will they be satisfied? When will the internet be satisfied? When will they have satisfaction? And I just don't think that's ever going to come. There's never nothing I can do or say. There's never a way I can be that's going to satisfy everybody. If I rebrand and I don't post as much and the content that I do post has a purpose, they don't like that. If I post whatever I want, if I post everything about my life and share too much, they don't like that. I'm damned if I do. I'm damned if I don't. I literally can't make a move on this platform without it turning into CPS at my door, or turning into people trying to leak my address, or turning into people trying to pull up criminal records or background, I don't know what the fuck, or people, you guys, the things that I've heard, this is all I'm going to say, and I'm going to get the fuck off of here because I'm just over it, but the things that I've heard people trying to get from this neighbor, the things that I've heard people trying to ask this person are the most outrageous things I've ever dealt with. The things that people are offering to do. They will pay money. They will literally pay their hard-earned money to find out my address, for you to go pop a trash bag in my trash can. They will literally pay money to be in a place at a certain time where they can hear information about me or Rob, or it's crazy. It's overwhelming. It's just too much. And at this point in time, you guys, I have other businesses. I have other ways to make money. And I always have something to fall back on. I don't have to be here. I don't have to do this. And when my kids are involved and their safety is in jeopardy, when I have CPS at my door with allegations that are just like, what? How am I being punished for somebody violating my privacy? How am I being punished for somebody watching my kids go to school every day? How am I being punished for that? It's outrageous, you guys. I don't understand it. I will never understand it. But at this point in time, it's time for me to pull back as a grown-ass woman. It's time for me to just say, you know what? I don't need YouTube. I like YouTube. And if it comes between my kids' safety and my safety and our overall real life well-being, I'm out. I'll post my TikToks. I'll post my reels. I might post a short or two. And that's it. I'm out. I can't.
Y'all, that is so sad. I was like, poor Chrissy. Hey, Shakira. I was like, poor Chrissy. Y'all, I just could not. The joke said, Tracy, your mods have me blocked as Ebony Man too. Please unblock me. Oh, okay. Can somebody please, let me see. When did he get blocked? Did you get blocked today? When did Ebony Man get blocked, y'all? I probably have to go in my thing and unblock you if it wasn't today. But I will look for it. No, don't unblock. Oh, okay. Don't unblock. Okay, babe. She said don't unblock. So I listened to her because they know. Okay. So anyway, so y'all, I feel bad for Chrissy. She was in tears. What do you do at that point? Because like I said, it's not like she can go anywhere because people are going to know wherever she's at. She has so many haters, on YouTube. It's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's just so many on here. I know he would come on all the time and talk to Shakira. I don't know what that is about, but I will find out the whole thing about it. But Carrie usually knows. I will speak to her regarding it. So it's just really sad for Chrissy because I'm like, she can't even live her life. Now, then they have this whole rumor going about her and Rob. Now, I don't know who that happened with, that assault, the domestic violence thing, but she didn't bring it up. And because it's her business, she's saying, but people knew about it, I guess, because that neighbor was there and they knew about what happened. And I'm like, did they have to move after that? People were saying they had to move after that happened. And I'm like, what? Really? I don't understand if that's making, leave Shakira alone. If you're harassing Shakira, we cannot have you in here harassing her ever. We can't do it. Yeah. Because I know that I had seen you watching her. So we can't have her feeling uncomfortable. So I'm sorry. We will not be unblocking you. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, so the whole thing is like, it's just really ridiculous. And so I'm like, poor Chrissy. So Chrissy's like, she's going to just be doing her uploads and her reels, and that's it. And if you think about it, it will help in a sense because it's totally different. When you go live, it's totally different from when you're doing uploads. Hey, Jean Gray, how you doing, baby? It's totally different, y'all. So it's just crazy, it really is crazy, but you get more involved, people get more in your lives, people want to critique every damn thing. You know how they do. People will bring up stuff from 3 years ago, like my dang mugshot, and I'm like, I don't care, that's 3 years ago. And they'll say it's current. You have Chopper over there, and see, then they'll be crying, why is Tracy talking about him? Why is Tracy talking about his status, right? Hey, Dr. Soapy and Letitia, you know how people be like, hey, Queen, when people will be feeling sorry for him, because what happens? I'm over there and all of a sudden I posted a picture of him looking like buckwheat, and he's going to be mad and crying. She's talking about my status. Well, you should leave me alone. People need to leave people alone. And I don't know why they won't leave people alone. Then they want to cry about it. No, you can't do that. It works both ways. Hey, Cold Brew. It doesn't make any sense, y'all. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Oh, that's okay. I don't worry about Deirdre, but Brianna don't need to post anything. Now, as we were speaking, so Brianna is going to Bigo tonight, and she's like, oh, she's gonna, I guess she's gonna anything goes. She's gonna be talking about all the stuff. And I said, yeah, you're just gonna be gossiping. That's all she's gonna do is be gossiping. And it's just a cowardly move because it's stuff that she can't say over here, but she can run over there and say it. I'm like, you are just a coward. I will still come on here and drag you for Phil. I don't give a damn if you were saying X, Y, and Z over there. You will get dragged, and it will be worse than it's ever been, brutally. So I want you to go over there and try and drag. I want you to. People have a problem with Chrissy because she's got all those kids and all the YouTube money. They are haters. She's very successful. Chrissy is a very successful businesswoman. Not only is she successful in YouTube, she had a career before. She has her degree. So not only was she having babies, she was making, she knew what she wanted to do in life. She knew she loved kids. That's why I've never seen her one time lose her patience with those kids. I've seen her, like, she's really nervous right now because I've seen her really nervous. I did a lot of editing on the videos because her kids kept coming in there to check on her, so she could hardly talk, and she had that room to herself in her new house. Like I said, I don't know what's happening with her and Rob, but it's her life, and who said life is going to be easy? And people were putting hateful comments, and they're like, well, who told you to have all those kids and all that? I'm like, what? Like, it was just ruthless, y'all. I'm like, people are just mean. I mean, because here she is. It's sad because they will go ahead and co-sign 5A. Okay, co-sign her mess with having one child, but Chrissy's doing what she needs to do, taking care of her children, and people are still not happy. It's just hateful, and they're jealous. I just don't get it. But she's not playing, because she said they referred her to this attorney that specializes in computers, because you have to have a special attorney that specializes in it, which is what people don't know. And once you get that, then they can do all of the tracing and all of that. So she's going to get to bottom of it, because they were following her kids to school and back. So that stuff is going to come out. So I'm just like, oh, child, it's a lot going on. Too much mental illness, baby. Too much mental illness, child. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's so damn old. Exactly. Who cares? I don't care. I really don't care. It's not gonna move me. It's not gonna shake me. People just want recognition, and they're not gonna be recognized. That's all it is to it. Now, the ones that try and come after me, those are the ones I'll give recognition to. It's just ridiculous, y'all. Now she need a private investigator to help her out. Yeah, so she has to get up now. She has to drive her kids to school, wherever she's going to enroll them at. She said she won't let anybody know. I don't blame her, because she doesn't want her kids to be harassed, which is sad, because how are the kids going to be in any activities? She's going to have to run all the way across town. It makes no sense. And you know what? She probably has so many days to get that house in order. Can you imagine being on a time schedule? Because when you contact CPS, she's moving and everything, right? So she has to make sure everything is in order, because she has to have everything prepared for when the people go there. And every time she moves, she has to deal with that. So it's just sad. Exactly, Natisha. That's the first time I've ever seen her like that. She's always so in control, right? Hey, it's still me, Kenya. She's always so in control. But this time I was like, oh yeah, this is it for her. Yeah. Exactly, Queen. She's a very good mom. She has 9 kids. Well, 10, but one of them was with the dad. That's crazy. I know, I felt bad for her, Classy. I really do. But she said her babies are important and she has a lot of sponsors. She can do whatever she wants on YouTube. She doesn't have to come live, like she said. And she said that home is more affordable, like they're at right now. The home she's renting now is more affordable. So it was because the other one was way better, of course, it was bigger. But she moved from that one. And she probably moved. I'm thinking maybe she moved because of the fact that, the home had gotten broken into or whatever, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she moved then, which was a week prior. But 3 weeks ago was when she announced that she was moving, though. So that was prior to then. You know what I'm saying? So if the home just got broken into, that was probably after the fact. People were probably seeing what she was doing and trying to be in her business to be nosy, is my thought. So I'm like, oh my God. And then she got that big old trash can out there. She said because they can only have 2 bags of trash or whatever they're allowed to trash things out there. So she had to buy that big thing or rent that for $500 to put on the side, that yellow thing. So she put stuff off in there. So that's what she did. So she's like, well, that's what she did and she did that on her own. So people were trying to report that and going through her trash. And I'm like, what the hell is wrong with folks? You would think she's like Rihanna. You know what I'm saying? It's flattering, but come on. It's sad, but she's been on for 11 years. Leave her kids alone. Now, Natisha, I'm usually not like, all kids are off limits, but I'm like, leave her kids alone. She's not doing nothing to nobody. She's not. She's really not doing nothing. Just leave her alone. Period. Chrissy, you think it? See, I don't think it's jazzy. I don't think so. I don't put nothing past Liv, but I don't think it's jazzy. I really don't. I think it's somebody from some of the reactors that live over there that recognize where she was. I'm thinking. They were even mentioning how often she moves. Who cares? Exactly. And I explained why she's probably moving. Every year they have her address. Why not move? Because she'll feel safer, at least for a period of time. It's worth it. That's probably what she's thinking. It's like, oh, child. It's a lot going on. They're jealous of Chrissy, yep, because she's so talented and she has all, and Chrissy has a lot of communication skills and she's very smart. See, there's a difference. People can look at people and say, okay, well, so-and-so smart because of the word that they use or how many, big words they know. No, Chrissy is genuinely smart because she is. See, there's a difference between trying to prove like you're smart than being smart. Okay. Because you can tell by the way somebody moves, by the way they live their life. Okay. If they are smart or not. So for instance, like I know good and damn well, Mona is not smart. Mona tries to manipulate, and that's all she's done all her life, so she's very good at it. Ali is naturally smart, okay? There's a difference, okay? Kimmy is actually smart to me, okay? She knows her way around. She knows how to navigate through this life. She knows, you can tell that she knows a lot of different things, okay? So Chrissy is another one. You can tell she don't have to use big words. She uses basic words, but you can tell that her coping skills are just instilled in her. You can tell. She's just naturally smart. But it's just sad that she has to actually kind of like put a halt on her life on something she loves doing. And it's easy to do, to blog about her life and everything, but people just won't leave her alone. They just keep following her around. Yeah, she always has to move. I hear you. You think it's jazzy classy because she give with Live crap breaks loose. I think that I don't think it's jazzy because she just had her baby. She just had her baby, and Muffy, I have not forgotten about your birthday, baby. I'm gonna send you your cash app. I have not forgotten, baby, about your birthday. So yeah, y'all. It was Muffy's birthday, y'all. So those who have not, if you want to donate to Muffy, can you please put her cash app in here, y'all? I really appreciate it, y'all. Oh, my Shakira, I love you, my baby. Cobra smart people don't feel the need to go around saying how they smart. That Mona lady needs to stop. Yeah, Mona has always manipulated people by saying she would say this. You're so smart. I know you know. I know you know. Yeah, I know you know because you're a brain. All that. We all know that mess. We know what she's doing. We know good and damn well that's why I didn't even address her. She wants attention. But Mona, nobody's giving you attention. You call me. See, do you see how her story changed, y'all? Do you see how her story changed? She said that I called her. Do y'all see how the lies changed? Does anybody remember my initial video? It has always been the same. You called me, Mona. She called me. And she said it was a holiday. It's not a holiday. Why would I call her up saying, oh, what are you going to do for April 1st? Have Tracy ever, in the 3 years, almost going on 3 years, have I ever said anything about April Fools doing a joke? Hell no. Nobody's doing jokes on April Fools. She just ran herself into a damn lie. I don't even do stuff like that. She made it seem like I'm so excited for April Fools. She is crazy. I'm like, girl, I'm a grown woman, okay? Anybody worry about no damn April Fools? You were. Weirdo. A reactor. Okay, yeah. Exactly. It's still me, Kenya. Yep, it will be. Yeah, you're right, baby. You're right. It's ridiculous. Exactly, Queen. People don't have families like that anymore. So it's nice to see, especially if you come from a bigger family. And even if you don't, it's nice to see how women are strong like that. She's a very strong woman. It's hard, it's easy, it's hard to imagine somebody being able to do that, being happy like she is. Yeah. Levy said Teresa felt sorry for Jazzy at one point, but she has really gotten arrogant and big headed. Really? Liz is rubbing off on her, and she obviously can't be her own person. That's sad. I hope she's not changed like that, Lovely. Really? Wow. I haven't watched her as much, though, but, it's sad when it can change you. It's sad, really, when it can change you. It's like, why? Exactly, cold brew. They don't go around saying, oh, I'm smart, and you know it. Well, I'm smart, and you know it. And I have this degree and that degree, and la, la, la. She sounds just like Diamond Dory. I was like, child, they the same. So I just feel sorry for her and her kids, because I mean, as far as, like she said, she won't know unless she comes on. And I imagine once she gets this behind her, and she said in a month or two she may come back, because she has to get everything on schedule for those kids, because she's got to get their beds ready. Can you imagine if she wanted to take her time doing it? She can't even take her time doing it, because the people are not going to take their time. The CPS people are not going to wait for you to decide if you want to put up a bed or not. You know how it's real easy for you to say, okay, kids, sleep right here, until, mommy feels like it or whatever. But child, I just cannot. Exactly, Paulette said it changes the story every time she tells it. That's right, baby. Child, child. It's like, what the hell? They won't let her be great. Yeah. It's just sad. It's really sad, but they won't stop, and they won't stop. So, like she said, she's gonna make them an example. So she's gonna start with, I guess, with the Fran lady. Now Fran claims that she got off of somebody else's channel or whatever, but I guess they're gonna find out who did what, who interviewed what, who the lady was down the street from her. But she's not playing. She said, because and they think about it, if she don't stop it, it's gonna continue on. So she has to use somebody as an example. Somebody. I just don't see it, I don't see it getting any better for her. I really don't. Child. Poor thing. Exactly. She keeps lying and don't remember the first lie. That's what I'm saying. She crazy, because she was just nuts. Like I said, from the first time I came on here, and I don't know what, and then they said that Five Babe was trying to say that I was in with it or whatever. I'm like, girl, please. She told me, Goddess, the whole group, Goddess Leah and all them. I'm like, child, please, how she was gonna fake it, and I was telling her no, whatever, and then she told them the same thing. So how are all of us gonna be lying? Child, please, okay, But she gonna blame me out of everybody, child. She was jealous of my numbers. She wanted my numbers, and that was what it was. That's all that was. That's just crazy, child. I cannot. But you know what? It's unfortunate because Mona will get a few more subscribers from that because people will try and sympathize with her. Like the ones that were coming in there were like, well, what happened? Well, why? I'm like, are you okay? This woman is a master manipulator. And they will catch her in so many lies. And she's getting rough with it now. She used to be very smooth with it, but her nerves are getting the best of her. Uh-huh. And baby, she's really rocky with it now. Like she's almost off her rocker. She's not as calm and cool as she used to be. She tries to be, but it's not there. See what I'm saying? So, yep. Child, it's a lot going on. They want her off of YouTube, but it's like they won. Like she said, it's like they won. It's sad, but it is like they won. But then what are they going to have content on? Like, what are they going to talk about then? They need to go and harass Liv now because Liv is the main one. But you know what? They're going to put that pressure probably on Jazzy, and Jazzy's not going to be able to deal with it. Exactly, Cold Brew. It does not divine your intelligence. It really doesn't. It really doesn't, babe. Everybody wants Tracy's pieces, Vibrant said. Ciao. Mm. It's just crazy. You heard she had a hit list. Yeah, she named it the hit list. That's what she named it. If I'm not mistaken, she named it the hit list. And I was like, what? Yeah, it's Mona and them. Everybody's gone crazy. I told you when one jumps on all of them. Here's Chopper now. We have the New Mexico person. Okay, we have Phi Babe. We have Brianna, and who else? Loop Loop Crazy Girl. And then I'm sure Pizarro's right behind her. I haven't listened to anything, but I'm sure. So that's like 6, 7 people. Rebel. That's like 7 people jumping on one person. And I'm like, really? Okay. So when I start fighting back, they want to get mad. See, when I start pulling pictures, they want to get mad. I'm like, why you want to get mad now? You posted mine just because yours look and theirs look way worse than mine, baby. That's the whole thing. Theirs look way worse than mine, okay? And I'm like, Chopper looks like he's about to drop dead, okay? He looks like a mongoose. I'm like, you over there trying to talk about somebody? You look like a mongoose. You look like you ain't never bathed a day in your life. Child, he looked like he done been sitting in a pile of poop. Okay. And he trying to talk about somebody bathing and everything. I'm like, are you okay? Who are you talking about? Hey, Trixie. I'm like, I don't think so, baby. You're not talking about me. You ain't talking about Tracy, Chopper. You talking about you. Because see, when you was having raw dog, rough, unprotected ex, okay, you should have been worried about that. But now you infected and you mad at Tracy. Don't get mad at Tracy, Chopper, because you all infected all up in there. Don't get mad at Tracy. See, I stayed off of him for what, a year, y'all? Because he was leaving me alone. And then what happens? He comes back. So when he's on there saying, leave me alone, leave me alone. Okay, I want y'all to remind him. Okay? Oh, yeah. I want y'all to remind him. Remember when she was minding her own business, Chopper? And you were doing a poll about her? Uh-huh. So I don't want to hear it. And yes, I will come for your status any damn time I want to. You dead man walking. Period. You will back the hell up. I thought he was dead too, Trixie. I thought nature has taken his course and he was dead. I was like, is he still alive? Then I looked at his pictures and I said, oh my God, he's halfway dead. He's halfway there. He looks like hell. I'm like, oh, child. He looks like Mona looks now. And Mona thinks she looks good just because she allegedly got some new teeth in her mouth. Baby, we seen how you look already. Your teeth was all cracked up, Mona. You ain't had no back teeth because that's why your cheekbones were sunk in like that because you didn't have no back teeth. See, it wasn't that she had natural cheekbones. It's just she didn't have no teeth in the back before. That's all that was. See, they're not fooling nobody. Hey, Tabby. But they want to talk about Tracy. I don't think so, baby, because Tracy going to bring this work back up on you, boo. Uh-huh. There are so many infected queens in the space. Exactly. That's why they mad. Child, Rebel looks like a damn, he looks like a llama. He looks like a llama slash, what is that one that I pulled him up under? Is it an Ewok? No. Is it the emo? Child, he looked like a, he just, I don't know, his head is deformed. Child, there should be a list of them with their lies. But so far, Lipstick Alley has them on there, all their lies, I believe. Exactly, Queen Naima. She said all these dudes walking around with leaking bussies, but they got to so much to say about women. I don't know why they do. I don't know why they do. It's ridiculous. Oh, and then you forgot blown folks TV. Blown folks TV, child. You don't forget about him now. So he's number 8 on the list. He tried to come in with some damn videos that I did. I'm like, and your point? All it's gonna do is get your A flag. Cause keep going, keep going. I want you to keep going. Child, I cannot. Okay, doing too much. Doing way too much. Talking about, oh well, I figured, it could help somebody. Mona, stop. I was like, I almost threw up. I was like, you know what? Nobody's listening to her. She's an idiot, and everybody was dragging her in the chat. She's realized that she's dug her own grave. It is what it is. You know, baby, there is no laws, Queen. There's no laws. I can say whatever I want to say, as long as I'm not in the medical profession. Okay, and I'm not disclosing his private information. Being a medical professional, the laws do not apply. So I can say whatever I want to. Now, the thing is, YouTube rules, though, you can't really harass anybody for their, I can't come on. I have to reword it a different way. So I'll reword it a different way. But yeah, I can do that. Oh, yeah. And I will do. But I will forever drag him. Oh, that's what it was, an alpaca. That's what it is, Jean Grey, an alpaca. I couldn't even remember what I said he looked like, child. He do. Oh, getting the paperwork. Oh, got you. Ooh, child. Child, we already know he's dying. We already know it. Instead of him worried about, his death and everything and burial and see who's going to be going to his funeral, he's over there worried about Tracy. That's the last thing you need to worry about. Is if I bathe and I chop it, because you look like you done bathed and poop. That's what you look like. You look like somebody done been sitting on your face, okay, for a whole month. That's how you look, okay, and I bet you smell like it too. And ain't you still carrying that poop bag around? You don't want walking around with a poop bag connected to their body, not Tracy. And you worried about me, what I'm doing. I don't think so, baby. We're not going, okay? Change your poop bag, and then I want you to let me know how you smell, okay? Put it that way. Just ridiculous. They don't like this type of teaching, y'all. They really don't. Okay? Exactly. I'm like, what child? They don't like it when I give them this work, and then they want to run and do stuff. And I'm like, well, if you would leave me alone, we'd be fine. But they won't. They won't, baby. They won't. Okay? I'm like, oh, child. Get it together, honey. Get it together. Then they want to run to Bigo and talk mess. No, B, we're going to snatch you by your hair. We're going to snatch you by your hair and drag you back on over here to YouTube. So I want you to run over there and talk, okay? Because we're going to snatch you way back. Okay? You're going to forgot you ever went across that way. Ridiculous. Ridiculous, baby. I'm not going there. Anywho, y'all, we've been on here for an hour. I just wanted to catch y'all up on what is happening with Chrissy. I will be checking in today and see what else is going on with her. I also need to go to King Worlds and check out if they finished the bail hearing and what the response was from that, as far as, if they agreed to a different amount, or, if he's just going to be staying in there until his trial. I need to let y'all know about that. Has anybody found anything out yet? Natisha said, my son had a colonoscopy bag when he was born, but he had a reversal and he no longer wearing it. Oh, that's good, babe. Yes, I will see you guys in the streets, everybody, and we will be back later. Peace, everybody. Peace.